before Queen Naija released her self-titled EP with songs Medicine and Karma, both reaching the Billboard Hot 100, and announced her tour set to begin in October of this year.
I love all ya! I love all ya! Yeah!
Before Queen Naija appeared on the 11th and 13th season of American Idol.
I'm coming back 10 times stronger, and I feel like I could be the next American Idol.
Before Queen Naija's dramatic split from her ex-husband Chris Sales after one of his multiple cheating scandals.
It was really embarrassing because the girls exposed him on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. How?
American Idol alumni rarely become familiar faces after appearing on the show, with rare exceptions like Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson. The thousands of contestants that the show has had over the years seem to disappear without further mention. Well, this is not the case for 22-year-old Queen Naija Bulls. After getting rejected not once but twice by the show, she would go on to use YouTube to build a following for herself before cracking into the mainstream music industry. What's going on, guys? It's your girl Stella Nicole, documenting the life and career of Queen Naija prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. In the past, we have covered Juice WRLD and most recently Serena Williams, so I suggest you go and check those out. If you want to see more of me though, you can follow me on Instagram at Stella Nicole. Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time, let's roll that intro.
Hey, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. Boom!
My accomplishments in life, and to make it to 12th grade, about to graduate.
Queen Naija Bulls was born on October 17, 1995 in Ypsilanti, Michigan, a city neighboring Detroit. She was named Queen after her grandmother, while her middle name Naija came from her dad.
This is my grandma.
Oh, they know I'm your grandma? That's where she got her name from.
This the one said she was gonna smash everybody on the smashing pad.
According to her, she's half Arab from her father's side, and her mom is Black, Italian, and Indian. When her mother was 9 months pregnant with her, her father, who already had 9 other kids, told her that he did not want Queen growing up in America, and that instead she would be raised by his 2 older daughters back in Yemen. He even confessed to having arranged a marriage for Queen and was planning on marrying her off when she just turned 12. Naija's mom agreed to his request in person, but went straight into hiding and avoided calls from his family members.
My mom was definitely not about to go over there to that country because she knew that women don't have rights out there. They don't have rights. They can't drive, they can't do anything. Y'all, I swear I'm not trying to be funny, but this is exactly how I be looking right now. This is exactly how I be looking, okay?
Naija's dad came to visit her at the hospital when she was born, but was otherwise not a part of her life as he was deported back to Yemen when she was just 2 years old. From her estranged relationship with her father, she stated, "You know, it's like bittersweet, not knowing who my dad is. I never even got a chance to see what my father looked like. And I used to be angry about it when I was a little girl, and I used to even write letters to my dad that I knew they would never get back to him. But everything happens for a reason. When I got older and I matured, I just knew that this was my destiny. I was supposed to be here." Sadly, her struggles continued into her elementary school years, as she described standing out for being mixed race in a predominantly Black school, and because of this being bullied as far as having her hair pulled by her classmates.
Middle school was more more diverse, but elementary was always got pushed off the slides and swings.
Queen Naija started singing when she was just 3 years old, as her grandmother started taking her to church and making her sing in front of everyone. It was there where her love of music started to form, as well as her relationship with God. Naija grew up an only child with just her mom until she was about 6 years old. At the time, her mother got married and had 2 more kids, her brother Terrell and her sister Tina. She describes her mom's difficulties in keeping their financial situation under control. Growing up, it was kind of hard. I'm not gonna say that, I was poor, but we did struggle. I watched my mama struggle a lot. That's why I always told myself when I finally make it to the top, she's not gonna have to worry about nothing. As the older sibling, Queen felt a responsibility to help her mother out in any way she could. And as she had already developed a passion for singing, she decided to try out for American Idol at just 16 years old. Because she couldn't drive yet, she was driven by a family member from Detroit to South Carolina, where the auditions were taking place. But unfortunately, this wasn't televised, as she was turned down in the initial audition for being pitchy. Even after the disappointing news, she went home and landed a job at Checkers Drive-In restaurant, so she wouldn't give up on her pursuit of helping her mom pay the bills. Now, the story does have a happy ending, but before I get into that, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about BetterHelp. At Before They Were Famous, we're proud to be teaming up with BetterHelp because what they do is really important. It's way too easy to neglect your mental health, even though it's just as important as your physical health. BetterHelp takes away from the stress and stigma by matching you with a licensed therapist who can talk to you privately on your own schedule, anytime, anywhere. It's also more affordable than a traditional office visit, and it's really easy to get started. They're great at what they do. That's why they're the world's largest e-counseling platform. So if you feel like you might have some issues to work through, or if sometimes you just need someone to talk to, you can go check out BetterHelp right now by visiting betterhelp.com/McCrudden. The link is also down below in the description box.
I'd like to tell you that I am proud of you. I'm proud of the young woman that you became so far.
Even after all their financial struggles, you'll be happy to know that this story has a happy ending. Queen Naija was able to give back to her hardworking mother, document her mom's reactions to getting a trip to Miami on her birthday, or a brand new car and vlogs on her YouTube channel.
I love this. Thank you, baby.
When we get back to the house, I'm gonna need everybody to pack their bags because we're going to Miami.
For a resort.
We're going to Miami for a resort.
While it seems like Queen Naija took a pause on her singing career, she did eventually return to try out for American Idol when she was just 18 years old. She auditioned with the song And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going, which was sung by former Idol contestant Jennifer Hudson in 2006 movie Dreamgirls. While she didn't win the season, she did end up making it further than her first audition.
I went back when I was 17 and then I made it to the top 50.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Queen Naija said of this experience, "To make it through this time was actually shocking to me. When I found out they were coming to Detroit, I thought I could try again, but I didn't think I would make it. When I did, it was amazing." So we've covered Queen's family life and a bit of her music endeavors, but a lot of what Queen Naija shows on social media revolves around her love life. When Queen Naija was in her senior year of high school, she lost her virginity to a guy she was seeing, remembering it was not as the most pleasant experience, as all he was after was sex. They didn't even do the deed in his room because there were piles of clothes on the floor, so instead opted for his dad's bed. Yikes.
It's weird. It was from the back.
From the back?
Why did he do it from the back the first time? That's stupid.
She met her ex-husband Christopher Sales at a high school basketball game where he asked for her number, but because she was getting over that last unpleasant experience, she denied him. She eventually came around, and on April 15, 2013, when they were both 17 years old, they began their relationship that would later turn to a full-blown marriage. She describes him as her first love. He said he loved me first, and then I told him back. So yeah, it was kind of like that head over heels love at first sight kind of thing. Queen and Chris's relationship was rocky from the start as they broke up and got back together more times than they could count. The longest breakup they had with each other at the time was for a month, when Chris went off to college and they found it hard to make a long-distance relationship work. While she was still living with her mom at home and while she was on her second run of American Idol, she began planning her year at Spring Arbor University, which is the same college that Chris was attending, something they planned when they were still in a relationship.
And I actually got accepted to the college. But after I got accepted, I found out I was pregnant.
After finding out she was pregnant, she messaged her then ex-boyfriend Chris on Facebook to break the news to him, and they got back together shortly after that.
You pretty, Queen.
Pregnant at 18 and a mother at 19, Queen gave birth to their son Christopher Jeremiah, or CJ for short, on February 17, 2015. The birth of her first son was harder than was expected, as she had an emergency C-section due to her and her son's heart rates slowing down, making it hard for her to push. She also married her ex-husband while still pregnant that year because she didn't want to have a child out of wedlock. Queen and Chris would later become pregnant a second time, but sadly suffered a miscarriage in 2017.
What you mean, something wrong with you, baby?
Because it took me so long to get pregnant and then now it's a miscarriage.
After the birth of their son CJ, Queen had a hard time getting back in shape, and due to this, developed body image issues. She didn't like that after having a C-section, the weight gain at their midsection was near impossible to work off. So after much deliberation, Queen finally made the decision to undergo liposuction.
It's just like reality, like, oh my God, I'm really about to do this. Like, I'm shaking.
This decision didn't come without the wave of online haters who attempted to shame her, but she stuck by her choice, stating this: "I was just not happy with my body, so it caused a lot of things. It caused me to have low self-esteem. I didn't go shopping ever since, like after I had CJ, because everything I put on in dressing rooms, it didn't fit me right. I mean, I wasn't happy, and I would just look at myself, like I said, in disgust in the mirror." For a while, Queen worked a security job at Securitas USA before getting fired for being late. But throughout the majority of her relationship with Chris, they lived off the revenue made from their YouTube channel, which was called Chris and Queen, where the two would upload vlogs, play pranks on each other, do story time videos, and various challenges. While their YouTube channel was thriving, their rocky relationship would get even rockier as some cheating allegations came out against Chris. After that, many other women came out with their own stories.
he was telling us like how he's single.
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, do you have a girlfriend? He was like, no, I'm single.
Even after being humiliated, Queen took him back after she made him publicly apologize to her, and they continued to make videos and live their lives as husband and wife. It wasn't until another cheating scandal involving Chris came out that Queen decided to quietly move out of the house and start doing her own videos, which is how her supporters found out. Some good came from the breakup though, because Queen went on to release her first single, Medicine, in which she challenged some of her anger towards Chris. I'ma call up Brian, I'ma FaceTime Ryan, I'ma text Lorenzo, I'ma leave you crying, don't get it twisted. I can play this game too. How would you like it if I did the same to you? The song was such a major hit that it entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 45 and got her signed by major label Capitol Records, who would release her song Big Hit Karma. Both songs were included on her self-titled EP, as well as a song produced by No ID called Bad Boy. Having moved on from her ex-husband Chris with Clarence White of Instagram fame, Chris did not hesitate to come out with his own cheating accusations against Queen.
So for all of y'all saying that I started talking to Clarence, while me and Chris was together, yes, I was still living in the house in September.
Queen was quick to put the rumors to rest and focus on her new relationship with Clarence, made evident by her announcement earlier this year that she was once again pregnant, and this is due to giving birth in February of 2019. Queen always dreamed of having at least 3 to 4 kids and has names Julian, Cameron, Lila, Lyric, Melody, and Malika, which means Queen in Arabic, already picked out.
When I first found out that I was pregnant, I was like really scared.
When it comes to her music, she's been inspired by Kalani, Janae Aiko, J. Cole, A Boogie, Kendrick Lamar, and Chance the Rapper, and her 4-month tour this year is already selling out. In July of this year, Queen went on from number 12 to number 1 on the Billboard's Emerging Artist chart, and her song Karma, which is her second single after Medicine, debuted at number 63 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 10 on the R&B Songs chart, and has been listened to over 39 million times on YouTube. Queen is set to go on her first tour this year called the Birth of Queen Naija Tour, starting on October 29th in Virginia, with plans to roll through New York, Chicago, and Las Vegas. Beyond her success in the music industry, Queen dreams of forming a business or program for young women who have been hurt and abused and have low self-esteem.
And not just the girls, but like the guys too, like young adults and the youth, to stay in a positive space, stay out the streets.
And as for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see, because this is before they were famous. My name is Stella Nicole, and if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and check out these other 2 videos. And let me know who you want us to document next. See you later. Why did I say see you later? I'ma call up Brian, I'ma FaceTime Ryan, I'ma text Lorenzo, I'ma leave you crying, don't get it twisted. I can play this game too. How would you like it if I did the same to you? Shit.